Hello everyone, this is my first YouTube video. It's going to be posted on Instagram. What's the purpose of it? Well, with the pandemic, it really allowed me extra time to just reflect on life, reflect on understanding, reflect on peace. And I decided, for a lot of years I have been very private. Private in my life, private who I let in my circle. And I decided to be me. I decided to really start becoming more transparent. This pandemic had allowed that time. So the whole purpose of this video is for you to get to know me a little bit, and then I'm going to show how I'm going to be able to serve you. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Again, this is my first time ever doing YouTube, ever having an Instagram account. I never ever did those things. I don't have a Facebook account. I feel like I don't need that stuff. But with this pandemic and allowing time to just reflect and, just reflect on life, I've started making some changes. So I am becoming transparent. My YouTube is Queen Parker, Instagram is Queen Parker, and I'm gonna let you come into my world. So come into my world. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me. Again, I'm starting to sweat because I'm so private. But let me tell you a little bit about me. Okay. Briefly, I'll try to do it briefly. Let's see, where do I start? Let me just start back a little bit. I have two sisters. I'm the middle child. I have one older than me, 18 months older than me, one younger than me. So I'm the middle child. Was the middle child, still am. I have two children, one adult who's on her own. She recently got married. I became a grandma. And, so I'm a grandma. I have one adult child, and I have one son who's living with me. And we are just so blessed. Again, this pandemic has allowed me to become so transparent, reflect on life, reflect on everything, and to come out of my comfort zone. I always like to stay in my comfort zone, didn't want people to get into my space, but I have so much to share. I am so smart, I am so talented, and in life, we are here to serve people, and we have gifts and talents. And if we don't use those gifts and talents, what good is anything? So I'm here to use my gifts and talents to tell you a little bit about myself. Again, I'm the middle child. What else? I'm a nurse by trade. I'm an educator. I am innovator, visionary, a thinker. What do I love to do? I love reading. I have read so many books that I can't even count. I mean, thousands, to be honest with you. I'm an avid reader, thinker. But my thing in all these years of reading books, even from when I was young, reading, I read, this here. One thing that was missing, I mean, some of it I've done, but one thing that was really missing was execution, application. What good is reading all these books and Think and Grow Rich and the Celestine Prophecy and The Secret and all of these wonderful books, Who Moved My Cheese, and listen, the list goes on and on and on. Any genre of books, I've read it. But what good is reading all those books on business, reading all the books on education, reading all the books, and then not doing anything with their skills and knowledge? So you know what? I'm taking a leap of faith, and I am just going for it. I'm being transparent, and I'm here because I am going to serve you. Serve people. I want you to get to know me. My goal is to post something once a week. I'm starting it once a week. I'm going to try once a week. I'm going to stick to it. My goal is to post something once a week. Who is it going to help? It's going to help everyone. You're going to get to know my son. He's an artist. He's amazing. You might get to see my daughter. She'll come over. You might get to see my granddaughter. I'm just a normal, ordinary person who's just trying to help people. Um, when I was brought up in a two-parent home. My parents were married for over 40 years, and let my father rest in peace. He passed away in 2009, and since 2009, my life has changed. My father was strong. My father was an alpha man. My father taught his daughters, two daughters, including myself, to be independent, to be strong, to handle what you need to handle. He had us walking with books on our head when we were really little, so you can have that good posture. He instilled that you can do what you want to do. There's nothing that you can't do unless if you don't, as long as you put your mind to it. So me and my siblings, that's all I've known. Strong women, you know. But of course, every strong woman, you need a strong man, you know. And that's what's very, very important. That even though you're strong, that woman still needs a man to be there, to nurture, to be there to support, to be there to provide, to be there to provide. I'll get into man stuff another time. But today, I'm letting you get to know this snippet of me, okay? And later on, you'll see everything. Because again, it's transparent. It is what it is. So again, I've never, ever been on Instagram. Never on YouTube. I haven't done that. But since I've been on it, I just want to tell you some people that have really inspired me to do this. Inspired me to execute. Inspired me to just make it happen instead of saying you're going to happen. Some people, and I have it written down because forgive me, my memory, sometimes I have to stay focused. I want to first give props to the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. I've been inspired by him for many, 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 many years. Many years. 19_Keys, MJ Harris. I am Tabitha Brown, and I'm doing this here because it's my business. Who else? There's so many people that have inspired me on YouTube that have been amazing. Mr. and Mrs. L.A. Truth, the Reverend Al Sharpton. I listen to his inspirational quotes every day on Instagram. I meditate on them. There's another Tori and Travis I listen to. Eat to Live and Not to Die. Body by Ted. Rashad Singleton. This is just to name a few. These people have motivated me. And inspired me. And this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this now. Some people that have also inspired me just from years ago. I love Maya Angelou, and you don't see it because I have it covered up, but I do have a tattoo that says Phenomenal Woman because that's what I am, and I love that poem. I love Nelson Mandela. Who else do I have here? Dick Gregory, Dr. Sebi. For those of you who don't know, he's just into eating right. Of course, President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. I have Dave Chappelle here. These are people that inspire me. For people who are, I don't know, I'm not going to say my age, but there was somebody years ago, Tony Brown, that I used to follow. He used to have networking seminars, who was awesome. Again, I love reading. I told you I read Think and Grow Rich, Machiavelli the Prince. I can't even name the books. But my thing, reading is excellent, but what's the most important thing is execution. Making things happen. Say it's going to happen and make it happen. So that's what I'm doing. I'm letting you get to know me. Come inside my world a little bit. I said I have something to share and I'm going to serve. Again, I told you I've been a nurse for a long time. I won't tell you how many years. Eventually I'll share that. Again, I'm warming myself up. But I've been a nurse for a lot of years, and I'm not a good nurse. I am an excellent nurse. I've taught so many students. I'm an educator. I was a nurse in the school system. I was a nurse in a clinical site. I used to work at a major hospital in Brooklyn. I am from Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the house. I don't live in Brooklyn now, but there's no place like Brooklyn. So I've taught several nurses. And not only that, I taught them how to think like a nurse. I taught them how to be great. When you're in there and you're taking care of your patient, you take care of the whole patient. I taught NCLEX review classes, how to pass that NCLEX exam. And down the line, I'm going to do that. But again, this channel is open for everything, for everybody. So one week I may teach some NCLEX skills and how to think like a nurse and how to do some test taking strategies, because I am great at that. See, this is all new to me. This is all new to me. My battery is getting low, so I gotta make it short. So I'm gonna be doing those things. Again, I'm gonna end with, I'm here to serve you. I'm here to get out my comfort zone, and you're gonna see that I have so much to offer you. So thank you for just allowing me this time to be open. And again, there's more to come. Sweating, but this is a start. So this is my first video. Thank you. And again, if you like it, hit subscribe or the bell. I think that's what people say. But do whatever you're supposed to do to just help this channel to get recognition, or just so that you can just get knowledge. So you'll learn more about me eventually. Okay? Again, thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you again. Peace.